Hi you guys, it's Miss Kim. Advent Day 2, reading to you from our book All Creation Waits, The Advent Mystery of New Beginnings by a Michigan author, Gail Boss, with wonderful woodcut illustrations by David Klein. Today we're reading about the muskrat. Here's a picture of him. Isn't he cute? So you're going to learn that the muskrat has a very toasty coat that keeps him warm in winter. Some people trap muskrats for that fur, and I guess whether or not you agree with that in this day and age, if you had had a muskrat fur coat at the turn of the century, before all of the fancy down and other kinds of coats that we have that keep us so warm in winter in Michigan, you'd have been pretty happy, because that's a very, very warm coat. God created him with a purpose, and he gave him everything he needed, especially that warm coat. So, thanks for all your shares and likes yesterday. Keep sharing it. Had a few people that messaged me that wanted to get on the list, so I hope that you enjoy today's story about the muskrat. Sitting up and hunched forward like a precision jeweler, the muskrat guides the tender stem end of a cattail into his mouth. Long clawed front paws holding, peeling, chewing, all at the same time, fast and ravenous. When he gets to the tough part, he tosses it aside, takes another from his pile, and bites. I admired him a long time on a brilliant early morning last summer at the edge of the pond. Admired his voracious yet meticulous eating with a purpose. That purpose, I first supposed, was to pack away as many calories as possible and live off fat reserves when the cattails age into brown husks, when ice seals up the pond, and when the dimly lit days invite a long nap. But the muskrat is no winter napper. He's apt to be swimming under the ice cap this very minute, his tail flattened vertically like a belt on edge, propelling him just as swiftly and deftly as in the summer, thanks to an ingenious recalibration of body chemistry that enables his blood to carry and his muscles to store more oxygen in winter. Flesh and blood rich in oxygen, wrapped in a luxuriant double-layer fur coat that traps an insulating air pocket next to his skin and repels water from without, he is an avid, frigid water swimmer, as he needs to be. Unlike his cousin, the northern beaver, he has stored no food for winter. But his busy metabolism every day drives him to eat the equivalent of a third of his body weight in fresh vegetation. So today, and every winter day, he has no choice but to dive beneath the ice for plants that still grow on the bottomlands. Able-bodied as he is for this, the icy water rapidly saps his heat and strength. He has to surface in the middle of the pond to warm up. So from beneath the ice, he's built a refuge, a push-up it's called, by pushing sticks and stalks up through cracks in the ice into a heap, a mound. He pushes his body up into the mounded shelter, shakes his fur dry, and shivers to warm and to raise his body temperature. He allows others to join him, even non-kin, for the precious extra heat of a group huddle. If he feels too weak to dive, he may eat some of his shelter from the inside, though always with an eye on the wall's thickness. He can't risk opening it to the winter wind. It's a little breathing room, this heap of sticks on the pond ice, a dark little room, like his dark little den dug into the pond bank. Retreating to his dark rooms to rest and breathe, sometimes alone, often with others, this is how he survives the months of cold that can stop his plucky, industrious heart. Warmed, invigorated there, with a flick of his tail, he dives sleek and quick to the very bottom, where fresh food always grows. Very industrious little guy. I wonder how many of you have ever seen a muskrat on a Michigan lake or pond. Let me know if you have. Miss Kim has. You might have heard one jumping back into the water and not realized it. Anyways, I hope you have a great evening. Tomorrow we'll be on day 3 of Advent, and we'll be reading about the black bear. See you then. Remember, Jesus loves you. So does Miss Kim.